Good evening, Professor. So my client that I chose would be Brian Dempsey's Ale House, and it's located in Bayside, Queens, New York. It's located on Bell Boulevard, and it's one of the most trafficked streets for nightlife in Queens. My client, one of the strengths that my client has is that it's located on a highly trafficked street, such as Bell Boulevard, and it has many different bars. I think there's like 9 different bars within like a 2-block radius, and so it's located in the heart of Bayside, where thousands of people go every weekend to drink and go out to different bars. Also, the bar has great happy hour deals, along with great food deals throughout the week. The restaurant portion of the bar has some pretty delicious bar food as well. The signage for the restaurant itself is large, and so it's able to captivate people that are passing by. And after visiting the bar myself, I've noticed that the manager is friendly and interacts with the guests on a more personal level, which could lead to more repeat guests. And some weaknesses that my client has is that it has a very weak social media presence. It only relies on their Facebook page and word of mouth for marketing. Even the Facebook page is it seems amateur, and it doesn't seem very well organized, even though they post actively every day. Infrastructure of the bar itself seems fairly outdated, so definitely some renovation would definitely help with their marketing. Signage seems to be outdated as well, although it is large and it is able to catch the attention of the people passing by. It is fairly old, and it does seem outdated. And another weakness that my client has is that it does not host many events, like different parties that a lot of the bars around it does, which attracts a lot of the younger crowd. So some opportunities that my client has is the ability to increase the usage of social media, have a more professional Facebook page, a more active Twitter page, definitely a more active Instagram page, and even creating a Snapchat account for my client as well. So they can definitely renovate the infrastructure a little bit to make it seem more up to date, to make it seem more new, to attract a younger crowd. My client can actually come up with more unique happy hour deals as well, and also they could possibly hire an event manager so they can host more events in their venue. Some threats that my client has. There are many other bars, like I said, within a 3-block radius. It's a very dense area. Other bars surrounding Brian Dempsey's, they share many of the same happy hour deals as them. And also, the other bars around them have much newer infrastructure. Like I said, it looks newer and just looks fresher, which attracts a lot of the younger crowd. And the competition utilizes social media in a more effective way. And also, competition hosts numerous events frequently, drawing more of a larger crowd to them. The 3 items that I've picked out to help hopefully bring up the social media portion of the client is a sporting event. So sporting events, everybody loves going to the bar to watch like a football game or like a baseball game or any sporting event. So one of the sporting events that I put on our month ahead is like a Monday night football or a Sunday night football, where guests would come in, and if let's just say a New York team wins the game that night, we would have special drink deals. So like we'll make 3 $3 domestic beers if, let's just say, the New York Giants win on a Sunday night football or Monday night football. Another sporting event that we would host is like UFC fight nights. So on December 16th, we have UFC fight night coming up, and that's able to draw customers to our bar so they could drink, eat, and watch the fight at the same time. Another UFC fight that's coming up is on December 30th. That's UFC 219, and we have two great head-to-head fighters that night, which will also draw a bigger crowd to our bar. Another social media tactic that I'm going to use is sort of like the most valued customer of the month. So I'm calling it drunk of the month or customer of the month. And this is going to be a post about one of our bar's regulars. So like we would pick one of our regulars and just basically post an appreciation post for him, right, to show that we appreciate his business, and so we would post a picture of him on Instagram, right, and just showcase him to the rest of our customers, and hopefully just it's kind of like makes the other customers feel like we care about our customers and we're not just there to take their money. And so then the drunk of the month would be given a free shirt, a voucher for 2 free drinks of their choice, and an appetizer. So this is just our little way of saying thank you to our regulars. And also our next post would be a staff appreciation post, right? This would be posted on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This is to show the customers that we care about our own staff, right? We appreciate our staff. And so this is our little way of saying thank you to them, and not only to our staff, but also showcasing them to our entire customer base, letting them know that we actually care about our workers. And this also like gives them a feeling of like making them feel that they're part of the Brian Dempsey family. And so in a couple of events that we would be hosting, we would say like the first of every month, we would be hosting a night where it's $2 beers and $4 shots. So this shows appreciation to the customers, right? So every first of the month we'll have these great deals. So giving back to the customers. So from every night from on that night, so the first of the month on that night, from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m., we would be serving $2 beers and $4 shots. And this basically just shows the customers that we're able to have a good time, and we could use this as a marketing tool by posting on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and especially using the Instagram stories and Snapchat stories to show the rest of those followers that aren't at the bar how great of a time everybody's having, how great the deals we're having. Another night that we'll be hosting, like karaoke night. Karaoke night is also another crowd favorite. And we take advantage of this by drawing out a big crowd, again posting on Instagram stories and Snapchat stories, showing that Brian Dempsey is able to host a good night of fun out with the guys and ladies. And so of course we can't forget about the lunch specials and the also the weekday dinner specials that we have, right? So on like Mondays we would have $5 burgers. Tuesdays we have Taco Tuesday, so we serve $2 tacos. $1 tacos. Wednesdays we'd be serving 20-cent wings. On Thursdays another $1 taco night. Fridays another $5 burger night. And along with those dinner deals, we also have the $3.75 for a pint of domestic beer and $13 for a pitcher of the domestic beer. And also the lunch specials are every day at around lunch hour, so it would be from 11 a.m. to around 3 p.m. We'd be serving $7 lunch specials. And that's the overall concept of my social media marketing for my client. Again, my client is Brian Dempsey's American Ale House in Bayside, Queens, New York.